Outside for Davis. This one for three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dinwiddie. Davis has got 7 points.
At least you need to honor Davis's three-point shot because he can make those.
Dinwiddie with the steal. There's 57 seconds left here in the opening quarter.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
Greg, since reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals, the Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46-36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team, but Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender.
Washington kicks to Davis. With the drive, uses the glass to finish the layup. And that's now 9 points for Davis.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And, you know, Butler thinks the game as well as he plays. He's a smart player. I like how he uses the pump fake to draw the contact.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Lively's checked in. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Good, nice job down low.
Hey, the skills of Kyrie are obvious, but what isn't so obvious is his underestimated strength.
Shot's good from Butler.
And it's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Pass to Davis. Can't get it to fall.
Boy, that's a look. He has to finish it. He knows it. Blown opportunity.
It's a tie game in the Bay Area. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game stats-wise?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. Up front, it's Green at the 4 with Jackson Davis at the 5. And it's Butler in at the 3 slot. That's the Warriors' 5. Davis against Green. Gafford is screen on Green. Davis, the pass to Gafford. And it's blocked. And he recovers it. And Gafford throws it down.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
Hield with the bucket.
A very efficient range shooter. You expect able to take these shots.
Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. To the inside, Gafford comes up empty down low. The Warriors lead it. Butler on the way. Some nice passing by Golden State. Curry can't get it to go.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. GA, what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, a couple of seasons ago, Steph Curry first brought out the night-night when he put a team away. Asked about his inspiration, he said, "I have no idea. I don't choreograph any of that stuff. I was just having fun." You know how kids' bedtime routines are important? It's the final signal for job well done that day. Kevin?
Well said. He is a 1 of 1, DA. Here's Butler. And Davis pulls it down. The Mavericks have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. They double him with Green. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That is his first foul of the game. And Jason Kidd is called timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Down low, it's tipped. And oh, here we go with Green. Nobody down.
And the decision-making Green has really sets him apart from most forwards. Skilled at making the right read in open floor situations.
Outside Davis. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Drills it from outside. 8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
And I'm not sure I've seen a game with more lead changes this early.
A shot by Curry, no good.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check, and was maybe a step out of his range.
Golden State's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. For 3, the 3 ball from Curry.
Straight up, Curry is as good as anyone and perhaps the best we've seen from three-point range.
Here's Irving. And they pick up 2. Irving's got his second basket of the game. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shines bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
You're right. What a performance. Hey, Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. And the Warriors making a change here. Jackson Davis is checked in. Daniel Gafford's checked in for the Mavericks. A shot by Curry, no good. For Dallas, they've gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Here's Davis knifing inside. Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick-and-roll action. Davis, though, is too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
Green kicks to Curry. Lets it go from deep. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Curry's got 6 here in this quarter.
I mean, the range is just unreal. Curry can make even the toughest shots look easy.
Gafford sets the pick for Thompson. Irving against Curry. And that one, good. Irving's got 6.
Boy, how about that crafty drive by Irving, anticipating the contact and able to get around and through it.
Green, pass to Jackson Davis. Outside Curry. To the middle. Up top, Jackson Davis. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
For Dallas, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Irving passes to Washington. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
That is the signature of Irving. He is an incredible finisher near the basket.
Pass to Jackson Davis. They kick it out to Green. Hield with a screen on Davis. And Curry has it in the corner. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Here's Gafford. It's blocked. Now the Warriors moving it up. Curry finishes off the break.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
On the wing, Hield. Covered by Irving. Outside Butler. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Warriors. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You know, Davis has been exceptional here, guys.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. They've got Anthony Davis. Irving is out there with Thompson. Then there's P.J. Washington. And it's Gafford in at the 5, roaming the paint. Shots good from Butler.
Excellent job getting that strong position inside. Butler doing work. Really nice.
Thompson outside. Inside. And stolen by Butler. Moving it up. And Kuminga throws it down.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're gonna get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Here's Davis. Shoots over Kuminga. And it's Davis missing. Warriors leading by 6. The shot by Butler, nobody around. Misses the 3. Outside Irving. To the paint. It's stolen by Kuminga. And here we go. Warriors running again. It's rebounded by Dallas. Gafford's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Kuminga. Shoots over Gafford. They get it back with the second effort. And Kuminga with the lay-in. Kuminga's got the lead up to 8 now for the Warriors.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You gotta work harder on the practice.
Some changes here for the Warriors. Green comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. And Curry subbed in for Brandon Podziemski. And Davis throws it down.
It has got to be terribly frustrating to deal with Anthony Davis when you're guarding him. I mean, you try to get physical with him, you don't give him a clean look, and he still winds up with the bucket and the foul.
Derek Lively, he's checked in for Dallas. Greg, you love this topic more than anyone when you think about the best ball handlers of all time. Where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
Here's Irving. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Knifing through the defense like warm butter on a biscuit. Irving knows how to get to the rim.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The Warriors have found something with Draymond Green and Trace Jackson-Davis inside. Green says, with the rim protected by Trace, I can just play off instinct and read the game. Jackson-Davis says, being able to interchange with him is great. Things he teaches me has helped my game a lot. Kevin?
I'd love to hear those stories. Thanks, David. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Derek Leifert. Curry against Irving. Davis sets a screen. Let's go. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Kyrie Irving.
That shot was made possible by the work of Anthony Davis.
Butler in the corner. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Golden State basketball.
Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Thompson for 3. Warriors with the rebound. Green's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Curry. Curry gets it to go inside.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
Washington kicks to Irving. Warriors with the rebound. Butler on the way. He's guarded by Davis. And Davis sends it back. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Thompson outside from the arc. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
3-pointer.
Irving's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Butler. A rebound by Washington. Washington's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Irving. Wants to get it to Gafford and does. Thompson in the corner. From downtown, it's hauled in by Jackson-Davis. Jackson-Davis has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Mavericks trail by 6. Thompson from long range trains the three-pointer. Thompson's got 8 points here in this quarter.
A silky smooth jump shooter. Once Thompson senses separation, he's rising without hesitation.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Prosper's checked in. Curry on the move. Here's Post. And he's good on the 3-ball. Post has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Pass to Prosper. Baseline try. The rebound by Post. And so Green will bring it up for Golden State. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Dallas.
First team foul. Checking in for the Mavericks.
Here's Curry. He's got 17.
Daniel Gafford.
Takes the 3. Rebounded by Gafford.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Davis. Misses from short range. Warriors leading by 6. That's a 2 from Butler. And the Warriors miss again.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Irving looking over the floor to the left side wing. The 3 from Davis. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Mavericks trail by 4. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. Butler out there with Draymond Green. And it's Post in at the 5 spot. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Davis sets a screen. Washington passes to Davis. And a missed layup. Warriors leading by 4. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And Butler with a nice bucket inside.
You know, Butler's aggressive attitude is what makes him so hard to guard, especially on the drive. He's aggressive and smart and physical.
Davis, Thompson right side. It's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 3 assists now in this one.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love it.
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised.
Comes to some of the more difficult calls to make. Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Curry fires from way outside, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Dallas has gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. Irving with the ball, and Curry picks him up defensively. Golden State's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Count it.
Draymond Green, so smart as a player. He'll exploit those gaps in the defense.
Here's Irving. Count the basket and the foul. They get Stephen Curry.
And that's right.
Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated. Call. Trace Jackson Davis is checked in for the Warriors. The Mavericks also with a sub. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Jarrett White.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Mavericks have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Irving kicks to Gafford. To the inside. And it's Washington missing. And the foul on Daniel Gafford. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
The Warriors have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
You got to be careful how you guard Curry. Because he's so skilled with the ball and as a shooter, he's able to figure out ways to draw fouls.
So he gets them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Here's Irving. Buries it down low.
Tonight has been all about Irving. When he's clicking, his offensive game is devastating.
Here's Curry. Pass to Green. Back to Curry. Green up on top. Over Irving. And it's Green with a sensational play. And the Warriors lead by 3.
The competitive fire and clutch ability of Green comes out in these big moments.
Gafford misses. Golden State's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Outside for Curry. Pass to Green. Back to Curry. Clock at 6. Green with a screen for Curry. He takes it in. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Over in the corner, Washington deflects the pass. Gafford with the ball. Now guarded by Hield. Thompson from long range. That's a miss, and with it, he is 5 for 9. Warriors leading by 3. Butler on the way. He's guarded by Davis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been...
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Washington, the dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. And it goes on Draymond Green, and Washington no good on that one. The Warriors leading. Inside, here's Jackson Davis. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
And that tacks another big point onto the league. Great N1 play showing us now a little bit of that killer instinct.
Here's Gafford. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
Kyrie looking to get others involved. Nice awareness there.
That's a 2 from Butler. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
And that's exactly why they call him Jimmy Buckets. Butler, a clutch performer, one of the best we have in the league.
That one goes. Count it.
Boy, you need a confident player to get you a big bucket. And that's exactly who Irving is and what he does.
Curry passes to Butler. Fires for 3. Nailed from three-point land. And the Warriors lead by 7.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving.
Key mates, they needed all of them.
To the middle, Butler finds Jackson Davis. Here's Davis. Curry with the rebound. And here's Curry who brings it up for the Warriors. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. It's good.
This is why you gotta be right up on Curry, because he's a dangerous threat off the dribble.
Thompson outside, fires from deep. It drops. And now they trail by just 4.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
A 3 ball. And Stephen Curry gets the 3.
This is how competitive Curry is. He's got a great competitive spirit. You drain a 3 on him, guess what? He's looking to come right back at you.
Dallas calls timeout. 11 seconds left in the game. What do you think, guys?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
So we see the Warriors get the win here. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another.
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For